We have come to the last part of the second chapter, which is on maxima minima, and even in this subtopic of maxima minima, we have studied all kinds of problems, and toward the end we are applying the knowledge of maxima minima in solving some of the very practical geometrical problems. So these problems are a bit lengthy, also requires lot of patience, and you need to be very careful while doing the calculations. Anywhere one small mistake, you will land up with wrong answer. For example, let us begin with this problem where he says that a wire of length 28 meter, let us say there is a wire which is 28 meters long, cut into two pieces, not in the middle. He is asking where it should be cut. Basically, one of the pieces is to be made into a square and other into a circle. What should be the length of two pieces so that the combined area of the square and circle is minimum? The length of the wire is 28 meters. Let us say we have cut it at C, and this distance we are taking it as x. Since the total distance is 28, so rest of the distance CB is equal to 28 minus x. Let us say AC is turned and made into a circle. AC is made a circle, and CB is made a square. If it is made into a circle, so we can say that the circumference of the circle will be equal to x. Circumference equal to x. What is the formula for circumference? 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is equal to x, or in other words we can say r is equal to x by 2 pi. Second part is made into a square. If you make into a square, we can say that the perimeter of the square is equal to (4a) is equal to 28 minus x, or a is equal to 7 minus x by 4. Each side is 7 minus x by 4. What he is asking, he says once you make a circle and a square, make sure that the combined area of square and circle is minimum. So what is the function? Function is nothing but area. What is the area, total area? A is equal to area of circle plus square. So substitute the values. What is the formula for area of circle? It is pi r square, and r is how much? X by 2 pi. Pi r square plus, what is the formula for area of square? A square, and how much is A? It is 7 minus x by 4 whole square. This is our function. Area of circle pi r square, pi is pi only, r is x by 2 pi, so x by 2 pi whole square. Area of circle is a square, one side square, 7 minus 4 by x by 4 square. Simplify it before you go for differentiation. So a is equal to pi into x square by 4 pi square plus a minus b whole square formula, 28 plus x square by 16 minus 2 into 2 and 4 will get cancelled, and you will have minus 7x by 2. 7 square 7 square is 49. 7 square is 49 plus x square by 16 minus 2 into 7 into x by 4. So this 2 and this will get cancelled. This is our function. Let us write it little more simplified way. It is pi by, here we have pi, here we have 4 pi square. So 1 pi will get cancelled. So it is x square by 4 pi plus 49 minus x square by 16 minus 7x by 2. What is the procedure to maximize some function or minimize some function? The procedure is, first find out the first derivative, equate that with 0, find out the value of the variable, substitute that value of the variable in second derivative, and he wants that the area to be minimum. So the second derivative should be positive. So first we will find out first derivative. So find out dA by dx. (2x by 4 pi). Derivative of 49 is 0. So here we have 2x by 16 minus 7 by 2. Club these two. 2 ones are 2 8s are 2 ones are 2 2s are. So x by 2 pi plus x by 8 minus 7 by 2. Also find out simultaneously d2a by dx square. Second derivative. So it is 1 by 2 pi plus 1 by 8. Actually here itself we can say that since the second derivative what we have got is positive, so the area is going to be minimum because there is no variable which can change its value. 1 by 8 may be 0.125, but it is positive. Similarly 1 by 2 pi is also going to be positive. This is greater than 0 irrespective of what is x. Irrespective of what is x, second derivative is positive, so area is minimum. But in order to know what is x, we need to take first derivative and make that first derivative 0. So when dA by dx equal to 0, this is dA by dx, we are equating with 0. So it is, if you take x common, it is 1 by 2 pi plus 1 by 8 equal to 7 by 2. Simplify it. This is the value of x. The value of x is 28 pi by 4 plus pi. So the value of x means what we have used for making circle. He asked where it should be cut. What should be the length of the two pieces? So one length is x. What is the other length? 28 minus x. So hence 28 minus x is equal to 28 minus 28 pi by 4 plus pi. Simplify it. 28 you can take off common actually. You will have 4 plus pi minus pi by 4 plus pi. Simplify it, these two will get cancelled. Hundred and 12 by 4 plus pi. This is the second answer. This is the first answer. So the two pieces are 28 pi by 4 plus pi, 112 by 4 plus pi meters. So in this way, we solve this particular problem. So what do you find in the problem? There are lots of calculations, and you need to understand the problem. You need to know what is given. Once you know what is given, that particular term will become a constant. For example, here x, he told to find out x, and he told to minimize the area. So if area is to be minimized, the function is that of area. So we have to find out dA with respect to x and then solve the problem. Let us move to the next problem. Yes. Let us come to the next problem. Show that the right circular cone of least curved surface area. So what is to be minimized? Curved surface area is to be minimized. What is the formula for curved surface area of cone? It is C is equal to pi r L. This is to be minimized. And then what he says? What is given? Volume is given. Since volume is given, V becomes constant. What is the formula for volume? V equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, or 3V by pi r square is equal to h. Now let us go to the problem where he says minimize the curved surface area. So this is the formula for curved surface area, and substitute the value of, we can say that L square is equal to h square plus r square by using Pythagoras theorem, and we can say that L square minus r square equal to h square, or if you take square root, this is the value. As per our requirement, wherever it is required, we can do it. Hence, C is equal to pi r L. We have to substitute the value of L. So instead of finding out this, we can directly say it is under root of h square plus r square. Substitute the value of h. So C is equal to pi r under root of h square 9V square by pi square r to the power 4 plus r square. Since there is square root in the function and terms appear to be big, the easier way of solving the same problem could be that you square both sides. If C square is minimum, we can also conclude that C will be minimum. So instead of trying to prove C is minimum, for convenience sake, we will square it. So we can say that C square is equal to pi square r square, and the square root will go off, and you will have 9V square by pi square r to the power 4 plus r square. Simplified further, C square can be written as, take it inside, pi square will get cancelled, r square will get cancelled, and you will have 9V square by r square plus pi square r to the power 4. Now it is easy to find the derivative. Now find the derivative. We were generally finding out derivative of y. Now assume that y is nothing but c square. So dc square, d of c square by dr is equal to r square. If you take it to numerator, it will become r to the power minus 2. And what is its derivative? Minus 2 r to the power minus 3. So it will become minus 18 v square by r cube plus 4 pi square r cube. So this is the first derivative. You can simultaneously find out second derivative. How will you find second derivative? We will say d square c square by dr square is equal to minus 18v square. Remember, it is only a constant, so we don't need to worry. It is r to the power minus 3. What is derivative of r to the power minus 3? Minus 3 into r to the power 4. So minus of minus, it will become plus. 18 3s are 54 by r to the power 4. What about this? R cube derivative is 3r square. So it will become 12 pi square r square. In fact, here itself, you can conclude that c square is minimum. How you can conclude that? Because all the terms are positive. So we can say that c square is minimum because that first term is 54v square by r to the power 4. 54 is positive, v square, square of any number is positive, r to the power 4 again positive, 12 pi square r square, all terms are positive. We can in fact directly conclude that c square is minimum. If c square is minimum, we can say that c is also minimum. He says, prove that the curved surface area is least. Least means minimum. Okay. So we can say that since this is greater than 0, c square is minimum or c is minimum. But in order to prove the second part, what is that he is asking us to prove? He says that altitude is equal to root 2 times radius. Means what actually we want to prove? H equal to root 2 r. In order to get this particular result, we will equate first derivative with 0. So equate first derivative with 0, which is the first derivative, this one. So we can say that 18v square by r cube is equal to minus of this is equal to 4 pi square r cube. Minus and minus cancel, and we can say that this also can be simplified. R cube, you take it to that side, get that here. So 18v square by 4 pi square is equal to r to the power 6. In other terms, you can cancel this and you can say that 9v square is equal to 2 pi square r to the power 6. Just keep it like that. It will be useful for us. We want to find a relationship between h and r. H is this. H is this. Okay. So if you can substitute that here, substitute that value here. For example, in this relation, let us say we call it 1. Squaring 1, what you will get? If you square 1, what you will get? You will get 9v square is equal to pi square r to the power 4 h square. This you can say 2, this you can say 3. You can see that the left hand sides are equal. So we can equate the right hand side. So we can say that 2 pi square r to the power 6 is equal to pi square r to the power 4 h square. Cancel the terms. Pi square gets cancelled. R to the power 4 will get cancelled. It will be left with r square. 2r square is equal to h square. So what is h? H is nothing but root 2r, and this is what he asked us to prove. So h is how much? Root 2r. So in this way, we can apply the knowledge of maxima minima in order to solve the problems of mensuration. But you need to be quite acquainted with all the formulae connected to mensuration. Basically the 3-4 things about cone, about cylinder, about sphere, you will be able to manage rest of the formulae because very rarely we come across other terms. So by using them we get the answer. We'll close this particular chapter by solving one more tricky problem based upon mensuration. So let us go for the last problem. Yes, let us come to this problem. He says, show that semi-vertical angle. We know that the angle BAC is a vertical angle. Semi-vertical, half of it. So we are assuming that as theta. He says that prove that if the surface area is given for maximum value, maximum volume, theta is going to be sine inverse 1 by 3. So two things are important here. What is given? Here surface area is given. And what is the function? We have to maximize the volume. What is the formula for surface area of cone? In fact, he should make it clear that it is total surface area because it can be interpreted as curved surface area, it can be interpreted as circular surface area. Since it is not mentioned, we take it as total surface area. And the formula for total surface area is pi r square, that is for circular surface, plus pi rl, this is for curved surface. Remember, S is a constant and S is expressed in terms of R and L. So what we are actually trying to do in these problems is, whatever is given is constant. So with the help of that, one variable we are trying to put in terms of the other variable. That is, for example, here it can be written as S minus pi r square by pi r is equal to L. Okay. Now let us come to the actual function. What is the function? We want to maximize volume of the cone. So what is the formula for volume of cone? 1 by 3 pi r square h. How will you get h? By using Pythagoras theorem, we can say that h is equal to under root of L square minus r square. Or you can simply write L is equal to under root of h square plus r square. As per the requirement, you have to do everything. Since h is equal to that, in fact, you can simplify it further also, that we will do it later. But right now, this is the function. Here, again we have v as a variable, r as a variable, h as a variable. 3 variables are there. We need to convert them into 2 variables. How do we do that? We will substitute the value of h from that. So what you will get? V is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square. In place of h, we can say under root of L square minus r square. L value we know. Here we got L value. So substitute that. You can say 3v is equal to pi r square L square. What is L? This whole thing square. So simultaneously do of a minus b whole square. So you will get s square plus pi square r to the power 4 minus 2s pi r square upon pi square r square. This is L square minus r square. So simplify it further. So it can be written as pi r square under root of s square pi square r to the power 4 minus 2s pi r square minus pi square r to the power 4 upon pi square r square. This plus pi square r to the power 4 minus pi square r to the power 4 both will get cancelled. So you are left with only two terms. So in order to simplify, just like the last problem, again we find lot of square root terms. So for convenience sake, instead of trying to maximize volume, we say that if v square is maximum, automatically v will be maximum. So square both sides. You will have 9v square is equal to pi square r to the power 4, and see what is left here. Here square root will go off, so the denominator is nothing but pi square r square. Numerator you are left with s square minus 2s pi r square. Cancel this pi square, cancel this r to the power 4, make it r square, and then we can say that 9v square is equal to, multiply r square with this, it is s square r square minus 2s pi r to the power 4. This is the function, the most simplified form of the function. Now you can go for differentiation. So our function is 9v square equal to s square r square minus 2s pi r to the power 4. So differentiate now v with respect to r. So it is ddr of 9v square is equal to, find the derivative directly. So it is 2s square r minus 8s pi r cube. This is the first derivative. Okay, and we know that in order to prove it is maximum or minimum, the method is equate first derivative with 0 and get the value of r. So for v to be maximum, we can say that dr of 9v square is 0. So if you equate with 0, you are going to get 2s square r is equal to 8s pi r cube. Simplify it. 2 1s are 2 4s are, 1s gets cancelled. So 1 r gets cancelled. So you get r square is equal to s, here left hand side only s is left, by here what is left? 4 pi. R square is this much. You can say r is square root of it. You can also write r is equal to under root of s by 4 pi. Okay. Now come to the second derivative of this particular function. So it will be d2 dr square of 9v square. Directly do the differentiation. 2s square r, so it is going to be 2s square minus r cube derivative is 3r square. 3 into 8 is 24, 24s pi r square. This is the second derivative. How do you know that the second derivative is positive? Substitute value of r square. We are finding out d2 dr square of 9v square at r square is equal to s by 4 pi. At this point we are finding out. So substitute. So 2s square will remain as it is, minus 24s also will remain as it is. R square value is s by 4 pi. Simplify. It is 2s square, 4 1s are 4 6 are, minus 6s square by pi. Two s square, we have differentiated this particular term. So 2s square remains as it is because the derivative of r is 1, minus 8s pi r cube. When we say pi r cube, here 3 comes here, 3 8s are 24, s remains as it is, and 1 pi is there, s pi. In fact, that pi also will get cancelled. So you are left with this. The answer is minus 4s square. We can see that it is less than 0. When r square is s by 4 pi, we found out that second derivative is less than 0. What is the conclusion? We can say that the v square is maximum. If v square is maximum, conclusion is v is maximum. So, v square is maximum or v is maximum. So, this is the first part of the problem. Second part of the problem is, he says, this is possible, he says, volume is maximum when the semi-vertical angle theta is sine inverse 1 by 3. How will you find semi-vertical angle? Consider this right triangle ADC. In right triangle ADC, what is sine theta? Sine theta is here, so this becomes the perpendicular by hypotenuse. So it is nothing but r by L. Sine theta is r by L. R value we have found out. L value we have to find out. How to find out L value? This formula, h square plus r square. And here itself actually, by simplifying it, you can also find out the value of h. How do you find out? Because this can be written as r upon under root of h square plus r square. H square is how much? From this you can find out in terms of s. So, how do you find? We can say that it is 3v by pi r square equal to h. Okay. So, make that substitution there, you will get sine theta equal to r upon, you can in fact substitute the value of r. R is how much? Under root of s by 4 pi upon under root of h square. Can we get h also in terms of s? Think about it, because one will be in terms of s, another will be in terms of v, it will create confusion. We have seen that 9v square is equal to this, or the simplified value is 9v square is s square r square minus 2s pi r to the power 4. So, if you can substitute that value here, you are going to get the value. First is h square. H is how much? 9v square by pi square r to the power 4 minus r square. R square is how much? S by 4 pi. Yes. Simplify it further. It is s by 4 pi upon under root of, take the LCM, it is pi square r to the power 4, 4. So, if you divide with that, you will get 36v square plus s into, substitute the value, divide with 4 pi, you will get pi r to the power 4. You simplify it further, you are going to get, simplify it further, the value by substituting the value of v here, you are going to get 1 by 9 square root, because all other terms will get cancelled when you simplify it. So, the final answer is somewhere here we will write, we got finally sine theta equal to under root of 1 by 9 is nothing but 1 by 3, hence theta is equal to sine inverse of 1 by 3. How do you get this? By substituting the value of v square, 9v square value if you substitute and simplify, cancel with the terms in the denominator and numerator, you are going to get 1 by 9 under root, and what is square root of 1 by 9 is 1 by 3. So, theta is equal to sin inverse 1 by 3. So, with this we come to a close of this particular chapter, and good number of problems are lengthy, complicated. With lot of patience you have to solve the problems, then only you will be able to arrive at correct result. This simplification I have not done, you need to do yourself by substituting the value of v square from here. 9v square is this, so substitute that, and then automatically terms will get cancelled, and finally will arrive at 1 by 9 square root, that is 1 by 3. Thank you. Sai Ram.